everyone, we've got a new story today, and this is the story of Rama and Sita. And this is the story that explains why Hindus and Sikhs celebrate Diwali. Okay, so here we have two characters, Rama and Sita. Prince Rama was a great warrior, and he had a beautiful wife named Sita. Rama's stepmother did not want him to be king, for she hoped her own son would be king instead. And to get rid of Rama, she tricked the young prince's father into sending him away to the forest. So Rama and Sita went to live there in a tiny cottage. Life was peaceful until the day that Sita was spotted by the demon king Ravana. Can you see him peeping through the window? Ravana had 20 arms and 10 heads. He had eyes as red as the brightest fire and teeth as sharp as daggers. "A beautiful princess," he hissed. "I shall make her my wife." The next day, as Rama and Sita were out fetching water, they saw a deer. "Can you catch it for me?" Sita asked her husband. "I would like to keep it as a pet." But the deer was a trick sent by the wicked demon, for as soon as Rama had gone deeper into the forest, chasing it, Ravana swooped down on Sita, and he swept her up and away over the treetops. Sita was terrified. She knew that she must leave a trail for her husband to follow. So she pulled off her golden anklet and she threw it to the ground below her. Very clever. She's leaving him a trail of jewellery. Then she tossed down her earrings one after another. And lastly, she removed her shiny scarf. Below her in a tree, a little white monkey looked up and saw her jewels falling. "The stars are falling from the sky," he thought. At last, Rama caught up with the magical deer, but as soon as he touched it, the animal changed into a demon and it took off into the air. "It was all a trick," cried the prince, and he rushed back to the cottage, but his beautiful wife was nowhere to be seen. "The demons have taken Sita," he moaned. "If it's the last thing I do in this life, I shall find her." He started to look for her. Deeper and deeper he went into the very heart of the forest, until at last he saw something sparkle in the leaves. "Sita's golden anklet," he cried. "An earring," he gasped a moment later. "And another." A little further on, he caught sight of something bright fluttering in the trees. Remember this? "Sita's scarf," he exclaimed. "The one I gave her on the day we were married." Suddenly, there before him was the little white monkey. He was Hanuman, the monkey king, and he led Rama to a great cave under the hill. Hanuman had sent word to all the monkeys in the world that they must gather here. Look, all the monkeys. "The demon, Ravana, has stolen Sita," cried Hanuman. "Rama and his wife are friends to the animals. We must find her." So the monkeys went off in every direction. They searched the forests, the mountains, and the plains. At last, Hanuman's group came to the edge of the land. There, far out to sea, stood an island. And as soon as the Monkey King saw it, he knew that Sita was there. The island was surrounded by massive rocks and stormy seas, and the other monkeys could see no way to get ashore. But Hanuman was the son of the wind god, so he climbed to the top of the hill, sucked in the wind all around him, and leapt out over the crashing waves. The Monkey King landed on the island and soon found Sita. Sita was near the palace of the evil demon. Here he is. See his 10 heads and 20 arms. "No," he heard her cry. "I will not marry you, Ravana. It is Rama alone that I love. When Sita saw Hanuman, she knew straight away why he had come. "Catch!" she cried, tossing him a pearl from her hair. "Take this to my husband to show him I am still alive." Rama was overjoyed at the news. Hanuman called all the monkeys to gather at the shore, but the waves were growing bigger and they could see no way to get across. "Build a bridge," ordered the Monkey King. So they gathered rocks and grass, sand and soil. They mixed them all together and they built a giant bridge all the way from the shore to the island. Then they marched across and the terrible battle with the demons began. "I have to rescue my wife," shouted Rama, when at last he made it through the palace. "You'll have to kill me first," cried the Demon King. And with a mighty swing of his sword, Rama sliced off one of his heads. But to his horror, another one grew in his place. Again and again Rama chopped, and again ravenous heads reappeared. His sword could do nothing, so Rama raised his bow. The gods of fire and wind guided the arrow, and in a burst of flame it pierced Ravana's chest, killing him stone dead. Rama went to find Sita, locked away in the depths of the palace. They hugged each other warmly and came out and called a halt to the battle. After thanking Hanuman and the monkeys, Rama and Sita returned to their own country to rule as the king and the queen. The gods threw flowers from the sky and the people lined the streets with flags, and in every house an oil lamp was put in the window to welcome them home. They ruled happily and well for many years until it was time for them to leave this life on earth and return to heaven. Can you see Rama and Sita on their elephant coming home? All of the people in the windows cheering, celebrating. And this is one of those special oil lamps. So it's called a Diva lamp. And we light Diva lamps at Diwali time so we can celebrate the festival of light and the fact that Rama and Sita came home safely. And this is the story of Rama and Sita. It shows how goodness and truth can win over evil, as one little oil lamp can brighten the darkest of nights. And every year at the festival of Diwali, Hindu people light small oil lamps or divas inside their homes to remember this story. Okay, so if you're celebrating Diwali right now, happy Diwali. Thanks for listening, everyone. Bye.